What up, YouTube? It's Jamar again here, Vegas Sense. And tonight I'm just cranking out some of my more cheaper fragrances. Um, and this one is gonna be the last one that I'm gonna do, I think. And this one is Adidas Moves. So I'm sure a lot of us have probably either worn this fragrance, seen it before, or were probably gifted this fragrance in like a gift set or gift pack or whatever. And that's pretty much how I received this fragrance. I've had this fragrance for a long time. Um, I don't even remember how long it's been, but I would say I've probably had this bottle for at least probably like 5 to 7 years. I would say at the very least, and you can see that's how much I've used of this. So this is a 50 milliliter bottle, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, I can barely see it, but yeah, I believe this is the 50 milliliter bottle size. Um, the one thing though that I'll say is this particular fragrance, it actually it smells pretty good. I would say I kind of compare it a little bit to like what is it, Nautical Voyage a little bit, but I mean it doesn't smell entirely like that. But I don't know, it kind of gives me like vibes of that fragrance. Um, so when you first spray this on, immediately you get, and I'll read off the notes here. So in the top notes, you have green apple, tomato leaf, you have black pepper, which you get that. You get star anise, mint, pineapple, and mandarin orange. And then in the mid, you have ginger, you have cedar, lavender, jasmine, geranium, musk, and juniper berries. And then you have in the heart here, or the base, I'm sorry, you have lily of the valley, sandalwood, thyme, as well as oak moss. So after you first spray this on, you get like a blend of all of those citruses. Um, I can't really say if any one of those fruits stands out, over the others. And honestly, this it sort of smells like pear. Like that's kind of what this smells like when you first spray it on. It kind of has like a pear type smell to it, which I'm actually kind of surprised that this fragrance doesn't have pear in it, because that's kind of what you get a little bit. I do sort of smell like the tomato in it for sure. I'm not really picking up on any pineapple though. Definitely don't smell any pineapple. I do get a little bit of the mint, okay? And then really I would say after that, the main thing that I get from this is just like the musk. This is a pretty musky, it's like a musky, woody, fruity type scent. Now, the downside to this particular fragrance, because I really think that, with all the notes that are in this fragrance and the way this thing smells, especially in the opening, um, I think this could be a really, really good fragrance, a really popular fragrance, a really dependable fragrance, such as Nautical Voyage, if it performed like Nautical Voyage. I think if this even gave people, 6 to 7 hours, just something average, I think this would be used a lot more than what it is, and it would be worth a lot more than what it is. Um, Unfortunately, this is something that really I think only lasts maybe about, I think on my skin, maybe 2 hours or so. So And I think maybe that's the purpose of this. I think maybe the purpose of this is just kind of just to wear it sort of like to the gym or whatnot, has like a gym scent, and then that's it. That's the only thing that I could really, recommend wearing this, for or whatnot. Um, or like if you're going to the store real quick, and I mean the store is like right down the street, and you're coming right back within like the next hour or so, this would probably be a good choice to wear. Um, but yeah, I mean anything other than that, like I would say this is definitely not a date scent. Um, just because I don't know, it just doesn't really fit that character of a date scent. This is also not something that I would wear to work unless you literally want to be, refreshing yourself with this like every hour and a half to 2 hours or so. Um, so yeah, I mean this. I would say this is probably one of the ultimate beater fragrances. That, like I said, you could wear to just go run a quick errand or something like that. Um, or if you're just wanting to wear it like to the gym or something like that. Um, Now, as far as the price of this fragrance, um, this fragrance, let's see. So I see here on eBay they have, and maybe this is a 30 mil, because this looks similar to the one that I'm looking at here on. Well, no, yeah, this is a 1.7. All right, so I see they have a 1 ounce 30 milliliter bottle of this particular fragrance on eBay, for $12.50, which is, that's kind of crazy because you can get 100 milliliters of Nautica Voyage new in box for about $15. Um, so they're basically saying that you can get a bottle that's smaller than this for around the same price, and this only lasts for about maybe 2 hours. So this is not a fragrance that I would recommend you buy just off of that price point. Um, I would say this is a fragrance that's probably worth no more than about $8. Like honestly, it really isn't. The smell is great. Don't get me wrong. The smell is great, but the performance of this fragrance is terrible. And I would say it's not worth any more than $8 to $10. Definitely not. Okay. So again, that's my take on Nautica Voyage Vegas Scents. I'll see you on the next video.